What is up, legends? We are back, and we're coming up on the time where Punishing Graven is going to be out. I actually ran out of time to push this to max, which is unfortunate and regrettable, but you know, that's just the way things are. I'm very busy. But still got the 57. I'm happy with that. I'm going to keep this account, of course, because we have Luna here, and yeah. All right, so the biggest question again, even though I did one video on it, we're going to talk about it again before launch because I want to do it from my take and how I'm going to go about things, and it's who I'm and what I'm going to be using in global. Obviously, it's going to be Nanami because she just simply makes the game easier. She has a shield, she has super armor, she has defense, mitigation, and that makes things easier overall for you in this game because there's going to be points and stages where it's going to be really hard and you're going to get hit really hard. I'm going to show you how hard you actually get hit, even though like I'm actually not weak right now. I'm still going to necessarily be getting hit hard in these stages. And to actually 3-star and get all the currency that you need relatively easy, what I am doing is going with Nanami and Liv. Now, you can go with baseline Liv, which I call this base Liv. I don't call it, like, you know, she's one of the starters. You pretty much get her, like, stage 1-3 or something like that. And you can easily make use of her. You can pretty much take her all the way to the end of the game because that's how good this unit is. It's just a really good unit. They made every game, I mean, every unit in this game is useful, even the ones that you would consider, like, baseline or some people's opinion is trash, but I don't think there's any trash unit in this game. They all do their jobs, and that's all you ask of them is to do the job. If you're out there DPS, please DPS. You out there to tank, be range, be middle, whatever you want to call it. They all do the job. Now with Liv, she actually heals extremely well in her base form. You have the Luminance, which is this version. This is Luminance. Make sure. Yeah, that's Luminance. Because this is this is Luminance. This is Luminance. The other one's DPS. But anyway, what I am actually going to do is go after Nanami because it makes it just simpler. Wait, now you can what you can do early. You're gonna get the select ticket early. Is hold it. That's my opinion and all of this. That's my advice is hold it. Just hold it because you're going to get summons and it's going to be a sad face if you just get Nanami free. So if you get Nanami free and your summons and everything like that, or for whatever reason, or whatever like that, then you can just use your ticket on somebody else. Now that's the way that it goes. You get a good deal of currency as long as you're playing the game. I'm not sure how they're going to handle global, how much free stuff they're going to give us. So in the beginning, my select, I'm not going to actually use it at all. I'm probably not even going to use my select until like level 40 because you literally can get like level 40 in day one. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I'm not like trying to BS you. You can get level 40 relatively easy day one. How far you get in the game is another story, but you can definitely get rank 40 in day one, which allows you to open up a lot of stuff and see a lot of the game and get currency and things forth like that. Me personally, I don't specifically need to summon that much in this game because you can use the baseline characters. You can use Lucia and Lee and all the rest of them for a very long time. Lucia is a very good MC. This character right here. This is Lucia. She's a very good MC, a very good character. You can wow out with this character, kind of like she's Kaching in this game, and go perfectly fine. She can carry you all the way to end game, which is lit, super lit. You don't never really have to actually go out of that. Now, me personally, I'm gonna go for swag, and we're gonna try and use her for swag. If I get her, not gonna be that hard, but you know. Now, she actually works pretty well with Nanami. Both of them together, because they both fire damage, they both buff fire, and they both feed off of each other. So if you want a little bit of a build, they're both kind of support characters, but they both buff and have debuff when it comes to fire, both her and Nanami. So they'll actually synergize really well. You can have like a fire-based team, increase fire damage, and do some really good deeps with them when they're not typically DPS characters, but the simple fact that they synergize with fire so well between the both of them and their passives, you can make them do increased damage over what they would normally do. So that's just a heads up. I might end up doing that just to showcase it, because I just don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be different. I know a lot of people aren't going to pick her. Obviously, she's a lolly character, but then again, people like lollies. But she's also a dark skinned character, and only dark skin. Like realistically, guys, most people who are black or ethnic are going to pick the dark skinned character. They're not usually the more popular in the game, even when they're pretty. It's just the reality of the situation. And this is an Asian based game, so not a lot of people are going to pick her. Let's be honest about that. So I want to be different. And on top of that, she has a sad story. She's an orphan, and they were just using her and everything else like that. So I want to swag out with her. And she has some pretty good outfits on top of that. So there's some nice outfits. Two little adorable things. So you gotta swag out with her. You pretty much gonna get her free. I'm not interested. To be honest, I'm not interested. I'd rather have other characters besides her, even though she's a free character. So, is what it is. I'd rather use Liv in the DPS slot if we're gonna do that. Just me. So what I am actually going to be picking is we're going to pick Nanami. We're going to rock out. We're going to roll with some Liv, and we're going to swag pick again. I'm going to take Luna out. Well, not out, but we're not going to let her fight. I'm keeping this account just kind of like what I did with Counterside. Bruh, can I talk to the people? Now the cool thing about Nanami, she has a shield, and she's one of the characters in the game. There's about 2 or 3 characters that have double bullet time. And this is so like he's stuck in bullet time right now, and now the super puts him in bullet time, and I have super armor. Now be careful with super armor, because you're still getting hurt even though you have super armor. You just can't be pushed back. Doubles, and that puts out the fire buff, so I'm pretty much having fire damage on him. And again, keep the fire buff going. How did he wasn't even facing me? He pretty much burned to death because I kept him in bullet time, and then I would extend the bullet time with her special, which pushes the bullet time further. So they end up like in bullet time like 3 or 4 seconds because of what Nanami does with her special. She stopped. So this is the thing. When you go into bullet time, when you dodge and the usual thing, like they're usually there 1 or 2 seconds. But what Nanami does is she extends the bullet time because she goes into bullet time herself to actually do that move. So it's actually longer, and then you put the debuff on the enemy. So by the time they come out of bullet time, getting hit, then they have the fire debuff on them on the same time as well, and you're in their face again. You'd be surprised how much you decimate enemies with that extended bullet time. It's kind of messed up. It's just like stopping time and with Axel and Guilty Gear and just effing people up, and you get away with it in this game. It's very, very exploitable. Not every character can do that because some characters, they don't really stop time when they attack, but most of them, I'll kind of show you the difference. I'll show you the difference. But it's easily the most exploitable and cool thing in the game. And it's a little bit swag because you need a little bit of skill to actually do it. No, sir. Oh, he's dead. That sucks. I don't really have a lot of orbs. Nope. You thought you was gonna get away with it. The orb damage is pretty nice. I like it. So I'm gonna miss it. You see, the problem with hers is time doesn't stop. You still are getting, when she does that, she's still getting hit. Now, when Nanami does it, time legit stops. With I noticed it with Luna. We're fighting. Oh, I'm still timing. Fighting stuff with Luna. When she does that little facial thing like that, you are straight still getting hit, and it's messed up. Ow, ow, ow. Since when can you do that? I'll do it back to you. How about that? How you like that? Liv is fun to use too. Liv is another one that time doesn't stop. However, she is she's invincible like the first couple of frames of it, so it kind of doesn't matter. All right, that's done. I missed. What didn't I do there? Oh, I just didn't do it fast. Let's try to do that fast. Edit content. I'll try to do it fast and show you again the difference. So I'll talk about that whole bullet time thing. Take full advantage of it. Once you find a character that does it, I don't remember everybody who does though. Come on, that's not where I dodged. Why do you have so much health? All right, so can I like the fact that Liv can just go out of everything. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Like you do that and she can just get out of it. It doesn't even matter. Plus she gets a shield. She is definitely my pick. That's my pick right there. Stopping time. See, they can't hit you. Like, and on top of that, she backs up. It's so messed up. She easily is the best pick. She's the best pick easily out of the 5. Shield damage, fire damage buff that with the other fire units, they all get increased damage on her too. Easily the best character. That's the best character out of all the 5 of them, in my opinion. Again, you can easily pick whoever you want, and we're talking about a difference in DPS of like 10 to 15%. So once you get to a point of you're doing a whole bunch of DPS, it kind of doesn't matter. It's your pick at that point. So don't feel pressured because I'm saying this type of stuff. This is just because people are just going to continue to keep asking me that. So I have to cement that these are my choices and why they are my choices. And yeah, so hopefully we get a lot of good stuff, and I will see you in global. I'm going to try to get Luminance and Luminance Live and Nanami, and then whoever else is the third is just the third. That's what I'm going to try to do, and re-roll a few times and see if it happens. If it don't happen, I'm probably going to try 2 or 3 times and then say F it at that point. Just say F it. And they better have my song, because I need my song, which is probably not, it's probably not going to be there. They better have my song. All right, so I'll catch you guys next video. That's what I'm going with. Rock out. Again, Nanami, Lunaments. That's ultimately who I am trying to rock out with. And everybody else is just kind of like there. They just along for the ride. And I hope they actually do the collab sooner than later. The near collab, because I definitely wouldn't mind having 2B and 9S and all the rest of them out here. So see you guys soon. Peace, good luck on your summons, and have some fun in the game. Remember, the first 40 levels is super easy, so don't stress out. Have some fun with it, because all the skill stuff starts around 41 to 42 and all that type of stuff. So just enjoy it. Peace. Thanks for watching another video by me, Scion Storm. If you like what you see here, please by all means like, subscribe, share with all your friends. It really helps me out, and I appreciate everybody who stops by. One love and be legendary. Peace.